Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Dan Dawson Show. I know you're thinking Dan's wearing the same sweater. That's because the last video I posted and this one are only about 5 minutes apart. So, that's what I saw on my Facebook feed. So, what I've been doing is just unfollowing liberals because really I'm tired of the Trump derangement syndrome. It's really driving me insane. He's not president anymore. You're not focused on what Biden's doing. You're not focused on, we just sent troops back to Syria. And we have Syrian government contracts coming through. I know several guys who've taken them and they're big money contracts. So we're back in the Middle East. So you're going to start to see those caskets come home soon. But they're like, oh, no, well, Hitler tried to stage a coup and blah, 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 blah. And a year later, he's chancellor. And it's like, you don't even know who the real Nazi party is. And that's what got so many of the Germans, is they didn't know who the real danger was. So one thing you can do as a conservative, when they bring up this Trump thing, is say, what did he do that was like the Nazis? Because they like to compare Trump to Hitler. Ask him, well, what did he do that was like the Nazi party? Well, he preached nationalism. Well, we're on the brink of bankruptcy. Understand what that means for the country. Remember under Obama, where we were getting B-rated. B-rated. Up from a double A grade to a B grade. Ridiculous. And that's where we're hit at. But that's really the only thing they can point to. And then some of my black friends like say, oh, what, 1990 or 1984, he took out a full page ad about, shut up. Shut up. Because these are the same people that say, well, yeah, Biden may have been racist, but that's how old white people were, and he's changed. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. And he's found a willing conspirator in Kamala Harris to help him get his message across. He put a fake black woman, because she's not really black. Her father's from Jamaica, her mother's Indian. She didn't grow up in the culture. I don't know how that makes you black. She's not the descendant of slaves. She's the descendant of slave owners. If that doesn't ruffle your feathers, then I don't know what to say for you. But I can look at the Democrat Party right now and point to several things that they're doing just like the Nazi Party. Let's start out with the First Amendment. Elizabeth Warren, AOC, Rashida Tlaib, the crazy-looking Somalia chick, what's her name? The one that says some people did something. Want to restrict your free speech. They want to put you in re-education camps, which is what the Nazis started off calling the concentration camps, re-education camps. That's what they want to do. They want to change your mindset and the way you think. They want to take your Second Amendment rights from you. You know why? Because an armed society will not go peacefully into the night. And if you look, the one, what was her name? I hate it when I do this and I can't remember their names. But there's just so many of them, it gets confused. Anyway, they've already introduced legislation to strip your Second Amendment rights. Calling for psychological background checks to buy ammo? Are you an idiot? Calling for background checks to buy ammunition. You're an idiot. But yet, releasing prisoners amongst us to create chaos. They're attacking the Constitution. And from what I know, when I was a service member and I took my oath, it said, I will defend the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. They're becoming enemies of the Constitution. They're becoming domestic enemies. They're calling for, I saw it on CNBC today, drone strikes, like they did with ISIS, Obama did, right? All that collateral damage. You guys remember seeing that on TV, right? That's what they're calling for against Americans on American soil. So who's the real enemy? So I just wanted to make this one a short one. The Democrat Party is the new Nazi party. And it's a really hard question because it's like, how do you unpack it? What do you do with that? Do you try to convince them to change their minds? Do you arm up, which you're trying to make it legal? What do you do? So in this one, I actually want to see comments. So let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I imagining stuff? Am I the only one seeing this? Am I wrong? I mean, that's kind of how it feels to me. It's like, what's going on that our elected representatives are taking aim at the American people? Drone strikes on American citizens on American soil? Are you crazy? Also, something else to add in to that one fake YouTuber who posted on my thing the other day. How's it feel now that AOC has been exposed as a liar? Now that all the other news sources are saying she's a liar, even though I was the first to say it, she wasn't there. So, thank you for watching this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. And as always, if you have liberal friends who voted for this bullshit, this assault against the Second Amendment, please call the ATF if they've purchased assault rifles. If they purchased any semi-automatic rifles, or even if you think they have. Because don't forget, semi-automatic handguns are on there too. So if they went out and bought a 1911, a Glock, which a lot of them have during this tough times, call the ATF at 1-800-800-3855. If they're busy taking their guns, they can't take yours. So like, subscribe, share, do what you got to do. As always, thank you for watching this episode.